I'm so bored with surveillance and Indian takeaways. I swear, one more satay stick and the skewer's going to become a deadly weapon.
You know, the trick with this food is to slide it off with your tongue like this.
Ooh.
How you guys going out there?
Oh, we're on the job, PJ.
See anything?
No, we'll let you know.
Huh? Satin sheets.
What?
Come here, have a listen to this.
I'm not quite sure about the colour, though.
What's wrong with black?
Just a bit, you know, full on. So, we're going to try them out. Roger, we got time to go back now?
Roger. Now could be a bit of a problem.
Problems are for other people.
The Shah president, that's Roger Payne. I swear, though, that's not his wife. Go on, here she is. Come on, turn around. Turn around.
Hey, Dash, we've got a visitor. Hey, PJ, we've got a visitor. 2.
What's that? Oh, jeez. Place is bugged. Hey, come on, let's go! Get out of there!
They're leaving. Let's go. We're going to go after them.
No, leave it. Leave it.
You bloody idiots. Now, we've been here for 3 days and you've blown the whole thing. You're a couple of clowns.
So what were you two doing out there? You sleeping or what?
Oh, no, don't tell me they got away. I thought they were practically boxed for Christmas.
Some sus now we were there or something.
PJ, you can't blame us for that.
So how come you were so slow then, Constable?
Well, they just sort of appeared.
Well, they're not going to sort of reappear, so we can give all the surveillance gear back to the dogs, can't
Mate, let's just hang on to it for a bit longer, eh?
we? No, your warrant's going to run out. Technically, once an operation's over, it's cancelled.
No, it's not cancelled.
Your warrant's going to run out.
got the
All right,
Rego.
well, the Rego, is that it?
No, that's not it. The car was beige.
Beige? Well, how about the fellas in the car?
Well, we only saw one of them, and we only saw him from the back.
What do they look like?
180 centimetres, 75 kilos, 20 to 30 years of age, brown hair, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
That could be half the male population. It could be PJ. PJ! You're trying to extort a Vindaloo off Bluey, are you?
No, he had more hair.
Oh, more as in longer or thicker?
You get
More.
the usuals, please, Max.
Well, why don't you get these two?
Because I need somebody reliable.
I just had Bluey on the line wondering what's going on. Would somebody like to pop over there and fill him in?
Somebody'd be the detective, I think.
What is going on?
The bad guys got away.
Bluey will be delighted. So you will explain things to him?
I'll have a chat to him. Coming, Maggie?
Well, what about this Rego?
Oh, Adam, you can do a Rego check on your own, can't you?
Rego check.
Very good. And Dash, you wipe those tapes? They're bloody useless, thank you.
I only got a glimpse of him through the window after the horn started going. He was already halfway to the car.
Well, did you recognise him?
No, not really, PJ. Just average height, average size. You have someone out there watching.
Yeah.
So what happens now? I mean, I'm worried. These guys warned me not to contact the cops, and I did. Now they know I did.
No, we don't know that for sure, Blue.
What if they come back?
No, Blue, we'll be here, all right? No, we'll keep the place under surveillance.
Good. Because like I told you, they sounded bloody heavy over the phone. I've been stood over before, mate. Look, it isn't nice.
Well, this has happened before, has it, Blue?
Yeah, not here, in the city a couple of years ago. The Spanish cantina. That's why I called you guys.
Well, you did the right thing, eh?
Yeah, I hope so.
Hello, boys.
Come in.
Seen you for a while, Yeah. What are you lads up to?
Nothing, Mr. Hashem.
Just came to see Blue about some business.
It's okay. They've been delivering takeaways for me.
Utes A1 now, Blue. No worries. Won't happen again.
Well,
guaranteed.
I'm sorry, fellas. I can't risk it.
Look, we just bought 2 new tyres.
Look, you lose me more customers than you get me.
Will not
No one
happen
wants cold takeaways.
Will not
Yeah,
happen
all right.
again.
Okay, well, we're going to be off. We'll see you later on, eh?
Another chance, Blue.
What's this?
Satay.
At least this lot will be hot.
Yep, nice
Well, they
guys.
delivered it stone cold. Delivered an hour late.
An agreement, Blue.
Yeah, practically a verbal contract.
That's right. That you.
Who is she?
Who?
That woman in the restaurant. He's supposed to be singing Jilly Gospel, but it's not her. It could be Lauren Smiley. It's the same voice. That's the wrong hair. Now, Joan Pulsford's gone to Perth, so it can't be her.
What has this guy got going for him, anyway?
Oh, Roger. A bit of a smoothie, really. Oily. He's got a big expense account and he's a good talker.
Yeah, he must be.
And he likes to play. Guess someone like that. Hey, do you know my sister went out with him once?
Isn't he married?
Adam, he's a politician. They have to be married with 2.1 kids and all that sort of thing. I wonder who that woman is.
Well, I hope you never find out, because you're a shocker. Oh, you got this terrible habit of spreading around gossip which has got absolutely nothing to do with you. And all this stuff, it stays in here, all right?
Hey, where are you going?
So, when are we going to try them out?
Dash, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find out who that woman was.
Yeah, you're supposed to wipe the tape.
Hang on.
Darling, there's something we need to discuss. This is not easy for me.
He's thumping her. That'd be right.
You kiddies enjoying yourself, are you?
Oh, I'm just listening to this new tape with some friends.
Great. Have you done the rego check?
No.
Only takes 10 minutes. You want to do it, please? And make sure you finish wiping those tapes, too. All right?
PJ, the plates were false. They don't match the car.
Oh, very good, Cooper.
And we've
Very
got a
good.
description of the car around as well.
No, they probably dumped it by now.
Pity nobody was actually awake when these blokes rolled up.
What about the couple in the restaurant?
It was Roger Payne, the shy president, and some woman.
I guess that's what he calls a working lunch.
They must have seen something.
Well, yeah, he was sitting by the window.
Any idea who the woman was?
We could ask Roger Payne. She'd be under 30. You know, she could even be under 25 because he likes them young. She'd be single, have a place of her own so that they could go off during the day. And I reckon he'd pick someone from work so that they could, like, be together without raising suspicion and things.
Yeah? Very good. But who is she, Miss Holmes?
PJ, what's her name?
No? No, Roger's not in his office. Had to make an appointment with his secretary for tomorrow.
What doesn't he run to a mobile?
No, it's diverted.
We can guess why.
Oh, look, just keep yourself focused on the investigation, will you? I mean, who or what Roger wants to Roger is his own business. It's privileged information that stays inside this office.
The whole district already knows that he's a sleazebag anyway.
Well, if the whole district already knows, you don't have to tell them anything else, do you?
No, I want a description of these blades before they come back.
Well, mate, they'd be in Queensland by now, wouldn't they?
Well, you think they might come back tonight?
Why wouldn't they? I mean, Bluey's scared stiff. I expect we've called off our surveillance.
Yeah, the dogs have gone home.
Yes, mate. Well, I haven't.
Hey, maybe it was Julie Buckley. She'd go out with anyone and she's got, like, blonde hair now.
Not a word, all right? Not a word.
My lips are sealed.
So the shy president's got someone new in tow.
Has he?
So I hear.
Doctor's orders.
You'd think he'd be cleaning up his act if he wants to get pre-selection.
Where'd you hear this?
Well, he's been after it for years. Finally got the numbers, didn't he?
No, about the girlfriend. Where's that from?
All over town.
Right.
Woo!
Oh, before you go, I've got something for you, for the both of you. Sunday, Clean Up Australia Day. I'd like the full involvement of the local police, and there's a job list for you there.
Well, that's your department, isn't it? Public relations.
Sunday? All right. So who is it? Roger's new girlfriend?
That's what we'd all like to know.
Stop it. Putting us... Hey!
I told you that stuff stays in the station. It's all over town.
Don't look at me. I only mentioned it to Mum and she already knew.
She's told half the town. The whole place is talking about it.
Nick, it's just a bit of gossip.
You're ruining someone's reputation.
Roger Payne doesn't have a reputation to ruin.
Not Roger's, hers. Would you like it if they were talking about you?
Well, we don't even know her name, so can't be any harm in that.
Nick?
Yep.
It's that clean up list.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All yours.
Hey,
Yeah,
boss,
thanks a
there's
lot.
been a shot fired at a house up in Ogden Street. Mrs. Shattuck?
Nola? Was she hurt?
No, she was just reporting it. It was fired at the house next door.
Well, why didn't they report it? When did it happen?
Late last night.
Is she sure it's a gunshot?
Well, she was sure when she went out and saw the bullet hole in the neighbour's window this morning.
All right, you better get up there and have a look. Take
Righto.
people with you.
Are you coming with us, eh?
No, I'm going for a walk.
What?
Doctor's orders. And McKinley, you're in charge.
Morning.
No, you're not.
I'm already late.
We won't keep you long, Miss Hagen.
Told you I don't know about any gunshot. I've got no idea how that got there.
Well, you went at home last night.
Not till late.
Well, your neighbour, Mrs. Shattuck, says she saw your car in the driveway when she came out after hearing the bullet.
That's just insane.
Huh?
I wasn't here. I was working back.
Working back where? What is it you do, Miss Hagen?
Human resources.
Human resources, huh? And why didn't you report the damage when you came back from the human resources?
I didn't even know it was there till you pointed it out.
Hey, Nick. I think I found it.
Ah, righty. What do you reckon? 22?
Yep, I'd say so.
You don't mind if someone from ballistics has a look at this, do you, Miss Hagen?
Yes, I do mind.
Sorry?
I've just had the place painted. I don't want people gouging out my wall.
Well, it can help in identifying the weapon, that's all.
Look, I don't want to make a fuss about all this.
No.
No one's been hurt. I haven't made a complaint. Can we just let it go?
No. I mean, you can't have people taking pot shots in Mount Thomas, can you, Miss Hagen? Someone might have been hurt. I mean, there's been property damage. It's a very serious offence. Now, would you like to come down to the station, please, and make a statement?
Is that really necessary?
Yes, Miss Hagen, I think it is.
All right, when?
Well, what about now, Miss Hagen?
Now.
Yeah.
We'll have to make a phone call first.
That's cool.
I do work, you know.
Don't we all, Miss Hagen, eh?
Even if it was a bullet, could have been an accident, could have been a mistake.
A mistake.
Maybe they fired at the wrong house. Maybe they thought someone else lives there. I've only been there 2 months.
Right, and what are you saying? That you got no idea at all who might have fired this shot?
None, sorry.
Look, Miss Hagen, we won't be able to help you if you don't want to help us.
I don't want your help. Do I have to spell it out?
Do you have any enemies?
No more than the usual.
What does that mean?
I'm a single, independent woman in a country town that suffers from a shortage of men.
Well, I haven't noticed there's a shortage of men in Mount Thomas, have you, Detective?
Attractive men? Unmarried men?
So you're suggesting that this could have been a woman?
I don't know. You're the ones asking me to speculate. I just want to forget it and get to work.
Now, Miss Hagen's very involved in the area of human resources.
For the Shire on contract.
You're a consultant, are you, Miss Hagen?
Human resources manager, actually.
Oh, management.
Yes, and I am now very late.
All right, well, thanks for coming in, Miss Hagen. If you have any further thoughts?
I'd rather just get on with my life.
No problem.
Problems are for other people.
PJ? That's the woman from the restaurant. Okay, then, thanks very much for that. Bye-bye. Well, Katrina Hagen is based at St David's, which means she works directly under Roger Payne. No joke intended.
Roger Payne seems to be the centre of the universe, doesn't he?
Mount Thomas's most wanted man. And I just checked he's still tied up in a meeting.
Bondage. Maybe that's his attraction.
Yeah, I want him brought in. I don't care how many meetings he's got to cancel.
Well, I didn't really see very much. I looked out of the window when I heard a horn, and I saw a bloke hop into a car, but I couldn't tell you what he looked like or anything.
No. Well, you were with someone, weren't you, Mr. Payne?
That's right.
Right. Was it a friend?
A colleague.
Working lunch?
Yep, my human resources manager.
Well, would you mind if we had a chat to her?
No, not at all. Katrina Hagen's her name. So, what were you all doing there?
Oh, we were just doing some surveillance.
Surveillance? What sort of surveillance?
Oh, just surveillance.
What, like microphones and things like that in the restaurant?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Right, can I speak confidentially for a minute? This is, it's a tad, delicate. Katrina and I, you see, are, well, we're very close, pretty close. This is not going to go to these four walls, is it?
No, we'll be very discreet, Mr. Payne.
Oh, good. Well, it has been going on for a couple of months now, and we've just decided to finish it.
Oh, it's over.
That's right. So you see, I'd hate Katrina to be the subject of any gossip.
Are you aware that a shot was fired through Katrina Hagen's window last night?
What? Good God, no. Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Thank God for that.
Have you spoken to her at all?
No, I haven't.
So you knew nothing about this?
How could I?
You think she might have been upset enough to fire a shot through her own window?
Can I just say that Katrina is a very determined woman.
Thanks for your time.
Right, fine.
And rest assured that anything that might have been said over the tape is wiped.
Fine. Well, if there's anything else.
No, Constable Dorr look after you.
Good-o.
Oh, Mr. Payne, do you want a rifle?
A rifle? God, no. A bit of an electoral liability these days. Don't even like them.
Where were you last night, by the way?
I was with Bob Gray. He's on the pre-selection committee. I've got to make sure which way he votes. You can check with him if you like.
We will. Thanks for your time.
Fine.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Payne's story checks out. Bob Gray? Oh, he probably thought the Pope was there as well. Was he sober?
This is another reputation you're slagging, isn't it, Dad?
Roger Payne fired that shot, Nick.
Why?
Because he's a sleaze. Who else would have a motive?
Oh, his wife? Or girlfriend?
No
Mum?
evidence,
His
so we have to let
mother.
him go. Is there Ross now, son?
PJ. Yep. Can you step in here a moment?
Thank you.
I reckon there's something else on that tape.
Dad, you know who she is, so wipe the bloody tape, will you?
It could be evidence.
The surveillance on Bluey's place is cancelled as of 2 minutes ago.
But this is exactly what these guys are waiting for. Right now, we've been sprung, so they're expecting us to pull off the surveillance.
I've explained your theory to the DDI, but they take the view that we can no longer commit expensive resources to a surveillance of Bluey's place, which on the off chance might turn
hang
up.
on. On the off chance, it's a dead certainty. Will you give me a break?
They also reminded me that I am the one that has to answer for the money that it costs to keep the dogs out there with all their expensive
That's it. So you rolled over.
I did not roll over.
So
I
get
simply
in there
took
and
the abuse into account.
will you get in there and have a go? I need that backup,
PJ,
boss.
I will tell you what you need. You need to take a few deep breaths.
What?
Go back into your office, close the door, flop forward like this, collapsing your diaphragm, force all the air out of your lungs, then slowly, straighten up, letting it all flow back in. Do that 3 times. I think you might get things back into perspective.
Right.
Do it. And close the door.
I don't think he should be back on the job.
Mate, don't tell me he shouldn't be back on the job.
Look, I go in there, right? And he tells me to take 3 deep breaths.
Doctor's orders, which is stress.
Are you ready to talk about that clean-up thing?
Yes, as ready as I'll ever be.
PJ.
There's something we need to discuss. This is not easy for me. I don't want to hurt you.
Don't think you can just dump me, because suddenly I'm in the way. If you try, I'll get you.
Oh, Adam. Come on, give it back.
Nope.
At least let me listen to the end of it. He's dumped her. She's threatening him. I don't know what with. Could be important.
You're not going to be able to use it anyway, unless you admit you kept the tape.
Oh.
And PJ will kill you for that.
Oh, I'll just have to find out another way then.
Such as?
Bluey. He was there too. We could ask him if he remembers anything that I was saying.
We.
Aren't you going to help me?
Look, Bluey is coming in to speak to PJ anyway, okay? So...
No, we'll just go back to the restaurant when he gets back and talk to him there. Simple.
Now, Blue, it's not my decision, okay? You know what it's like these days. Everything has a dollar put against
Don't talk to me about dollars, PJ. I know about dollars. These extortion threats are already costing me.
Well, you haven't paid over, have you?
No, it's the other calls they're making to soften me up. Fake bookings, fake takeaway orders. I don't know what's real, what isn't.
Oh, well, you've had more calls, have you, Blue?
If I have. I had one, 20 minutes ago.
Sounds like they're back already.
As far as I'm concerned, the operation is ongoing. We're still on the job.
Yeah, but what does that mean exactly? You going to be there like before?
Well, no, well, not exactly, but if you get another call...
Yeah?
Well, ring us.
Ring you?
Yeah, and we'll be there like a shot. Like a shot.
Ring you?
Yeah.
Like they're going to be hanging around waiting for you guys to get there?
No, Blue, we'll be there in 2 minutes maximum. It gets top priority.
I'd hate to think what didn't. These mongrels are threatening to blow places up. I'm not the only one. Have you talked to the people running restaurants over in St David's?
Well, we know, but, Blue, it hasn't happened yet.
Look, I don't want to be the first. Blake would be better off making his own arrangements.
Listen, I won't let you down. Okay?
Yeah.
OK, troops, who wants to tackle the riverbank?
No, thank you. I did that last year, up to your knees in mud and stuff. No.
Oh, look, the boss wants us to make a good showing.
I don't care.
Dash, would you like to have a go at the riverbank?
When is this?
This is on Sunday.
Is it voluntary?
It certainly is.
Nah, I think I'd give it a miss.
That's big of you. I'll be back to you. You two, volunteers, please.
Yep, well, anything except
The riverbank. What about the adventure playground?
That's fine.
Thank you very much, PJ.
Mate, Blue's still getting calls. We can't cancel the operation.
We shall tell that to DDI, matey. Now, what can I put you down for?
He's gone for good.
Well, it's the cheapest option, isn't it? Now, what's your preference? The good options are running out here.
I don't know anything. What do you got?
Barbecue. What about the riverbank?
Anything else?
No, I've got the road into town, the road out of town.
The road into town? They haven't bought their stuff to throw away
Well,
yet.
it depends on which way they're travelling, hey? Big bet.
PJ, seems our extortionists weren't kidding. The Mexican restaurant at St David's just got blown up.
You said you were going to look after me. When I told you about those guys, I was taking a huge risk. Now some other restaurants bankrupt.
Look, I understand.
I'm bloody scared.
I understand you, Blue. I understand it, but look, there's been a couple of technical hitches, but I'm onto it, okay?
Some crazy is threatening to blow me sky high.
No one is going to blow you up, mate. Okay? No one.
Get this, they used gelignite on that Mexican restaurant.
Gelignite?
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been manufactured since 1987, so it'd be unstable as hell.
You're right, it would be.
Yeah, it'd have to be pretty stupid, wouldn't you?
Or stuck in your ways. Some old crook with a stash.
You got some ideas, boss?
Well, the only person I know in the area that's got an affection for gelignite is Jelly Jarvis.
Jelly, the name's a dead giveaway.
Yeah, he'd blow up anything. But he wasn't an extortionist, he was a safecracker. Bit enthusiastic, though. He used to blow the safes to smithereens. The money would end up as confetti.
All right, Jarvis?
Ronald. But he doesn't fit the description you've got.
No, it could be the other bloke in the car.
Oh, it's worth a try, I suppose. And Jelly does live in the area. He's got a caravan up an old back ridge road, I think. But I thought he'd dropped out of the business since he lost knife fishing.
No, the old fishing hook in the eye.
No. He used to throw a stick of gelignite into a deep hole in the river. Well, this one time, it hit a tree branch, bounced back.
Not funny.
Look at these. You ever worked with detonators?
No, I haven't.
You'd have to be a complete mug with hands like these.
Well, mate, you have been a mug before, haven't you?
Jelly, who else would still be using gelignite?
I don't know. But one thing I can tell you, not me. I've retired. Ask your boss.
Well, maybe you've been passing on your know-how, you know?
Who do? Nobody wants to know. These young smart Alecs around today wouldn't know a stick of jelly from a stick of licorice. Antiquated, they reckon.
Well, somebody used it to blow up that restaurant in St David's.
Well, whoever it was a bloody fool.
Any ideas, who?
No.
Look, we know there was someone else, so why don't you help us?
I don't know nothing, right? You searched my whole bloody place, you didn't find nothing.
Oh, well, you could have hidden it in the bush, couldn't you?
Well, good luck if you find it. I wouldn't go anywhere near 10-year-old jelly.
Well, he's not talking, but he's got to be connected somehow. Jesus, I promise Blue. Now, well, the only way we're going to get any real evidence is if they contact him again at the restaurant. So as far as I'm concerned, this surveillance is still on. Now, even if I have to do it all myself.
You didn't follow my advice, did you?
What advice?
About the breathing.
Boss, I haven't got time to breathe at the moment.
Right. Why don't you use Cooper and McKinley?
Yeah, right. You've got to be joking.
Take Doyle then. Okay. In the meantime, I'll get out of the Special Projects Office, chase up a fresh warrant to intercept calls to the restaurant.
Thanks.
And PJ.
Did you happen to hear what they were talking about at all?
Give me a break. I don't eavesdrop on my patron.
No, I just thought you might have got an impression, that's all.
Look, is this official?
We are pursuing an inquiry, Mr. Johnston. It would be very helpful.
Well, look, it started off all powsy-wowsy, a bit touchy-feely. But things did get a little bit heavy later on.
Did you catch any words?
Come on, these are the ones with microphones everywhere.
Yeah, come on, Blue. You must have heard something when you were over there at the table serving it.
Well, they were friendly when I brought them the main courses. She had the lamb korma, he had the chicken curry. But by the time I brought them the coffee, they were going right off the boil. And when I brought them the bill, she was getting stuck right into it. Don't think you make me resign to make things easier for yourself or something like that, anyway.
Anything else?
No, not really. I've just got the two of
You've
extortionists.
been very helpful, Mr. Johnston. Thank you.
I don't know how.
You have, thanks. We'll be in touch.
Righto.
So he was like forcing her to resign, but she was resisting.
Which forced him to get really heavy and freak her out.
And guess what? I phoned up the Shire office, in St David's, and she's done it. She's resigned.
What does that prove exactly?
Well, that Roger Payne
Roger
fired
Payne
the shot.
fired the shot.
Nah, not in my court.
Right hand side of the shoulder height, palm facing downward, palm facing upward, make a ball hook.
Sorry to interrupt. We need to search his house.
Whose house?
Roger Payne's.
Well, we are talking about the Shire president, you realise.
Boss, we're talking about someone who doesn't give a stuff about other people. All he cares about is getting ahead. He fired that shot, I'm sure of it.
Have you been talking to your sisters about this?
No. With my mum.
The fount of all wisdom.
We just happened to be talking about Roger Payne and it came up.
What a happy coincidence.
And remember how PJ said that Roger was against guns?
Mhm.
Well, that's rubbish. He used to go rabbit shooting with my brother Alec on our property. Mum remembers it clearly.
Maybe she does. But instead of just dashing around there with a search warrant, why don't you try asking if he has any objection to a search of his house?
What if he refuses to let us search without a warrant and then he has time to get rid of the gun?
There are two ways of doing things, McKinley, the hard way and the easy way. Now, day by day, I am finding that it's much wiser to go the easy way.
Does that mean no warrant?
What it means is, let's not create any unnecessary hassles. Try asking first.
You guys want anything else? More sartes?
If I have any more sartes, I'll explode.
See anyone out there yet?
Could he draw any more attention to himself if he tried, you
Leave him
think?
alone, he's nervous, Pat.
Is he? Would never have picked it.
Yes, I do understand. Yes, I will. Thank you, bye. Hey, you two. That was Payne.
Yeah, we've just been out to this.
Yeah, I know, that's why he phoned me.
Well, he said we could go ahead and make the search.
You didn't find any guns?
No.
But we did ask first.
Nick, Bluey's got a call from the offenders. We need to trace it now.
Righto.
Yeah, look, I got the message, okay? You'll get yours, buddy. Come on, mate, be reasonable.
Keep him talking.
Can we just talk about it?
Keep him talking, mate. Bloody hell, they've hung up.
Right, got them. They're in a public phone box, corner of Bent Street and Penhope Road.
You two get going. I'll try and radio PJ.
Oh, Austin, you're going to have to give up smoke. Come on.
Get up. Why'd you have to do this, mate? You know I hate running.
Up.
It was just business. Honest. We had this deal with Bluey to deliver his takeaways, and he pulled the plug on us just because there were a few complaints.
Yeah, well, I have experience with this, mate, and the reason there's a few complaints is it's stone cold because you get there an hour
It wasn't
late.
our fault. It was a
get
bloody
out of
ute. But he wouldn't listen. This was going to be our big break. We would have been in the money.
What? Delivering takeaways around Mount Thomas?
Well, you got to try, don't you? You can't stay on the dole forever. And if we got it going good around here, then we could expand. But without Bluey on board, we were rooted. So we're just trying to get him to give us another go.
By threatening him?
No, by discussing it with him.
Anonymously.
That wasn't me.
Got you on tape, Austin.
Yeah, so what if we did order a few takeaways? No law against
There
that?
is if you don't intend to pick them up.
So we booked a few tables.
You booked up the whole restaurant and nobody turned up.
Well, at the last minute, our mates weren't able to show up.
You haven't got enough friends to fill one table, let alone 8.
So we overbooked a bit.
You threatened to blow up Bluey's restaurant.
Blow it up?
Yes, blow it up.
No,
Now, what do you know about Jellicoe?
Nothing.
We can do tests, you know. We can do tests on your hands and on your clothes.
I don't even know what Jellicoe looks like, honest.
No, I reckon they're telling the truth.
They've got these big ideas about getting rich quick, but they're pretty stupid.
Well, they'll probably do very well.
Probably.
It's out of their league anyway. The description doesn't fit them.
So the real extortionists are still out there?
Yes, and it's got to be someone who knows something about Jellicoe. It's got to be Jarvis.
No, extortion's not his line, unless he's been put up to it. It's the other bloke you're going to have to get a lead on.
Well, who are his mates?
Well, Jelly doesn't have any. So if it is him, it means he's made a friend since he was last doing jobs.
Somebody met in jail, maybe?
No, can you check that out? I'll sell mates, anybody's hanging around. Did you say he lives?
Oh, up in the hills behind the old quarry. Natural habitat. Where he started out as a powder monkey.
Oh, Tom, here are your bags. You all right for Sunday now?
Sunday?
Do you remember what my mum said about that creep Roger Payne being
Have you
a
ever
shooter?
heard the expression, excuse me, McKinley?
No, well, I was just talking to my sister Evelyn. She remembers the exact same thing because she used to go out with him. Not really go out, you know. Anyway,
Listen, if you need
they
any
hear
more,
the
just
mates to
let
go
me
shooting
know
this
and
old
I'll
tin shack out in the bush. Can we go and check it out?
Right, thank you.
Boss?
No. And I thought we had an understanding that police matters were not to be discussed with every member of your family.
I was just talking to Evelyn because she knows who he is.
She hates him.
It's a good lead.
Just forget about Roger Payne for the moment, OK? Now, you and Cooper get out to the Jarvis property and have a look for any gelignite he might have hidden.
Now?
Yes, now. You know where it is.
Yep.
Do you and Cooper know what gelignite looks like? It's about 10 inches long. It'll be pretty waxy, pinkish in colour. If it's old, it'll be very sweaty.
Righto.
And don't touch it, because it'll be very dangerous, all right? Just radio in.
What you're looking for is some sort of bunker or an old mine shaft out around the quarry, somewhere waterproof, I hope.
And don't take the sedan, take the four-wheel drive, and don't do anything about Roger Payne. Just think about the gelignite. That's your priority.
I mean, where do we start looking? It could be anywhere out here.
We'll start at the van and work our way back from there, I suppose. Hey, Dash, what are you doing? That's Jelly's van there.
Now, let's just go up here a bit. I think that shed everyone was talking about, the Roger Payne goes to, is just up here.
No, Dash, we're out here looking for gelignite.
Adam, it's not far away. The turn-off's up here.
Yeah, but we should get out here first and have a look.
Well, let's do that on the way back. Can we just go up here first?
Suit yourself. Go ahead.
We shouldn't look on this as a chore.
thanks
We
very
should
much
not.
for your help.
It is a matter
Bye-bye.
of pride.
It is a matter of
I've
pride,
had
yes.
Prison Squad have come up with something. Last time he was in, Jarvis shared a cell with a Ray Scanlon. And guess what Mr. Scanlon's line of work is? Standover merchant.
Yeah, now we're cooking.
What did I tell you?
He only got out 7 weeks ago.
Knighton looks up his old mate Jarvis with the idea of going back into business.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Very.
Can have a chat to Mr. Scanlon.
It's your file there, boss.
Dash, what are you doing? We haven't got a warrant. Dash?
If we don't find anything, then we weren't here. Hey. Sniff that.
Yeah, it's been fired. It's a rifle.
So it could be the rifle that fired the shot through Katrina
Yeah, it
Hagen's
may
window.
not
It's
be
a 22.
either.
It's the right calibre. It could be evidence.
Yeah, illegally obtained. Come on, Dash. Now, that won't stand up in court. Put it back. Hurry up, Dash.
The result in Ray Scanlon. He's moved on.
I say where to?
Oh, they didn't know. Interstate, they thought, but then again, that was his sister.
Well, on the principle of never believing anything told to you by a relative, that means he's still in the district.
Mount Thomas 308 to VKC. We have an explosion on Back Ridge Road. Ronald Jarvis's caravan, and we need an ambulance.
Proceed 302. Ambulance on the way.
Found him! You all right, mate? Is he all right?
Who? Tell me who.
Ray!
There must be somebody else around, Dash.
Oh, look, you stay with him.
Just relax. Just relax, mate. Just try and breathe. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on, just try. Long, slow, deep breaths. All right? Be careful, Dash. Relax. Relax. Take some deep breaths.
So what are you going to do? Jump? Well, that's the extortionist out of the way. Oh, PJ, while we're out here, there's something else you should see. It's up the track.
Yeah? Let's have a look.
Did you leave your brain at home this morning, McKinley? I don't know what got into you. I do not understand this. You broke into somebody's property without asking permission. Apart from the fact that the evidence would have been inadmissible, you've left the department wide open to civil action for damages.
The window to the shack was open, boss. We thought there was a burg in progress, so we had to secure the premises and check. By the time we'd gone in there, the offender had already left.
I don't want to hear any more.
Doctor's orders, remember.
Don't you doctor's orders me. If I have another heart attack, the blame will be laid squarely at your door. I am supposed to be calm. Oh, you see what you've done? I'm all revved up.
Well, it seemed pretty normal to me, boss. What if it was the rifle?
Look, we don't know that it's Payne's rifle, and if this ever goes to court, you're going to get torn apart for an unauthorised search.
Well, can't we get it authorised?
Yeah, it might be worth getting a warrant and doing the job properly, because although the rifle's not conclusive proof, if it is the weapon, it's something.
All right, do it. Properly. We still haven't got any evidence that he threatened this Katrina... What's her name?
Hagen, Katrina Hagen.
Hagen. Circus.
Hmm?
Hagen Circus.
Sorry?
You used to be on the wireless.
Hey?
Hagen Circus. It was a serial. I used to listen to it when I was a kid.
Good on you.
Yeah. Wireless. Radio. Didn't we have a tape of Payne and Hagen talking in the restaurant?
Yeah, but Dash wiped the tapes yesterday.
Actually, I didn't get a chance to wipe all of them. I could get it for you if you like.
Have you listened to it all the way through?
No?
Do you think we could do that now?
Yes, boss.
Then perhaps you might like to explain how come you didn't actually get a chance to wipe all of them. I don't know what's wrong with you people. I don't think you're getting enough oxygen into your lungs.
Katrina, if you know who fired that shot, if you think you might know who fired the shot, are you sure?
Look, I've got nothing more to say. I just want to forget it.
Well, we found a rifle we think was used in the shooting. It was in a shack that Roger Payne has access to.
Can we just drop it? Please.
Well, why would you want to drop it? Threatening someone and then firing a shot through their window could be attempted murder.
But I wasn't threatened.
Is that true, Katrina?
I was not threatened.
Do you, have a listen?
I don't think you can just dump me, because suddenly I'm in the way. If you try, I'll get you. I'll make your name mud.
What are you saying? Are you threatening me?
I'm telling you, Roger, what I know about the Met Creek deal is enough to finish you politically.
You won't talk about that.
No?
No. Because you've compromised yourself. You knew and you went along with it.
For you. But now, I'll tell what I know. You'll go to jail, Roger, and that'd make me very, very happy.
You do that, darling, and I'll shoot you.
You'll shoot me.
I'm deadly bloody serious, Katrina.
Do you, Sagan, do you want to tell us about it? Dash, Met Creek, they're the big road makers, aren't they?
Yeah, they did the new road outside our place.
Yeah, all right, they resealed half the shire.
Yeah,
It was a multi-million-dollar deal. Roger was getting kickbacks. I knew. He promised he'd take me with him when he went to Parliament. I would have been there in his parliamentary office. And then he just dumped me. Will I be charged?
If you're prepared to give evidence, I'm sure we can work something out.
You pathetic little bitch.
Didn't have to be this way.
If I go to jail, Katrina, I promise you, your bloody will take you with me.
Okay, Mr. Payne, through here, please, sir.
Yeah, straight through, thanks.
Lucky they blew themselves up, eh? Could have been me.
I wasn't going to let that happen, mate.
No?
Gave you my word.
I appreciate it too. Thanks, PJ.
Well, where else in Mount Thomas can you get Indian takeaway like yours, Blue?
That reminds me. Got something here for the troops. Sartes.
Oh, they'll be thrilled.
What am I going to do with you two? When are you ever going to learn? You're lucky you're not being charged. Attempted financial advantage by deception.
What does that mean?
Theft. It's a very serious crime. Do you understand that much? It's a bit late to start feeling sorry for yourself, Miles. There are ways of getting your point across, but ringing up Bluey and ordering 25 beef satays is not one of them. You're lucky you're only going to be charged with offences under the Federal Crimes Act telecommunications.
What does that mean?
It means making stupid bloody phone calls, which you and your dumb mate here seem to excel at. Now, the best you can hope for is to earn some brownie points before this comes to court, and then I might just find it in my heart to say something in your favour.
Thanks, Sergeant Croydon. What do we have to do?
Oh, I have just the thing in mind. Get out of here. Shoot. Scram. McKinley, there are certain procedures that we follow during an investigation, and talking to your relatives is not one of them.
Yes, but I knew that Evelyn knew about...
I don't care what Evelyn knew, or what Madeline knew, or your mother knew, or what your great-uncle Claude knew. You were saved by the skin of your teeth. If Katrina Hagen hadn't finally talked, we could have been saddled with Roger Payne as the local member for the next 3 years, and that doesn't even bear thinking about.
Yeah, he's a sleazebag, isn't he?
As for that other matter, if I thought for one moment that you deliberately held back that tape to fuel your obsession with gossip, you would be in a great deal of trouble. Clear?
Yes, boss.
Good.
Is there anything that you want me to do?
Yes. Well, a pot, thank you, Chris, and a pie.
Oh, doctor's orders, eh?
Yes, Dr. Croydon's, and I must say I'm feeling better already.
Mind over matter, eh?
Thanks for organising that clean up along the creek. No one else wanted to do it.
Chris, it was a pleasure.
Breathe that pie in deep, suck down their diaphragm. Take in the gristle and the kidney and the offal.